Boom, boom, boom. It's Food Chart Fridays live. What's up? This is Blaze Thompson on location out in nature, baby. You might hear a lawnmower in the background in a second because I'm getting it done. And this is what we do one moment at a time. We follow the directions, and that's what today's about. What works? There's one thing that works, and that's called consistency. Let me start off by saying, number one, I teach a 1-2-3 approach to balanced fitness. 1 day a week to plan and execute your food. 2 days a week of strength training, 3 days a week of medium. Food Chart Fridays is about the food, baby. We get in here and we talk about what's going on the ground with clients that I see every week. We tell the truth because the truth will set you free. We raise that awareness and we try to do something a little different each week to get better, right? And from there, what we want to do is learn how to accept the results regardless. Because when you follow the directions, you're going to get good results. But the expectations we set might not always be realistic. So outside of that, what we're looking for is, what are those realistic expectations? What are those rules? So I want to say I'm not a nutritionist. This is what I do in my personal experience for myself, what I've done with clients for 17 years. And from there, here we go. As you can see, I'm in nature. I don't have charts with me this week. I did get a few charts on my desk, and there was a little theme to what we saw, and also something I talked about with another individual today. And that is, you have to be consistent over the long term. Accumulation. The law of accumulation is in effect, people. If I sit on the couch and I lay there and eat potato chips, I turn into a couch potato. It's just a fact. And it's the same thing with exercise over time. I teach the minimum approach. What's the minimal shit I can do and get great results? Because I see people, I started with a lady today. She has avoided coming to the gym and working out with me for about 3 weeks now, really about 2 months. After working out in the past, taking some time off, gaining some weight back, and she sits there and doesn't start because she's going to get ready to start. I'm working myself up, and I believe that's about the unrealistic expectations that we set, that it's got to be hard, and I've got to have great results in the next 2 days, or I got to go home, and that's just not how shit works. Shit works over the long term, right? When we consistently do the minimum. You don't have to become a freaking rabbit with your eating, or a professional bodybuilder, or a marathon runner. You can do those things if you like. But if you are not covering your bases consistently, you will not get good results. So what I generally see is a person who's great at strength training, they don't do their cardio. Or a person who's great at cardio, they run marathons and they're ultra skinny and they aren't eating the protein and doing the strength training to build the foundation to stay healthy. And when it comes to weight loss, what I see is folks who strength train and do cardio, but they're missing their food by this much. Or they've done this over and over for a long time. They've lost weight on some dramatic cut. I was talking to a lady today. She does high intensity training 3 days a week. She used her Fitbit slash, it wasn't Fitbit, it was Fitness Pal to mark her food. And then she took off and gained 50 pounds, right? So the deal is, when you use that Fitness Pal app, I think it's a great tool because it helps you log your shit, right? You can get it done quickly. It's very convenient. It's better than writing it down. But when you use that app, you can set unrealistic expectations. Like, I want to lose 3 pounds a week or more. I think you say 5 pounds a week on that bad boy. Realistic weight loss is 1 pound a week. And when you set yourself up for drastic calorie deprivation, which is what you have to do to lose more than that, right? You end up creating a metabolic sickness. Your syndrome gets sick and your body can't process nutrients correctly. And then it takes time to build a healthy metabolism after it. So this lady has been back for a month. She's been doing her strength training. She's been doing her cardio. She's cleaned up her diet, and her weight loss has been around 2.5 pounds, right? Not dramatic for a month. But the truth is, it was weight loss. And 1 pound a week is considered healthy weight loss. And most likely it took her, 2 weeks just to get her crap together and break that old system. And now she's bought into it. She started to see the scale move. And what does she want to do? Go back to doing high intensity stuff, because she didn't lose 8 pounds in 1 week. And that's the problem, right? That unrealistic expectation. You get out what you put in, and it adds up consistently over time. And so if you fix it one meal at a time, one workout at a time, and you do it over the long haul, you're going to get back great results. And guess what? If you're not doing one of those three, paying attention to your food, getting in your basic level of strength training, which is just 2 days a week of basic full body exercise. It's not, I'm going to grind, bro. It's get into the gym, get a 30-minute strength training workout 2 times a week. Cardio, get at least 20 minutes of cardio 3 days a week. It works every single time when you put those three together. And when it's not working, it's because one of those three is off. You're eating too much. You're not doing your strength training. Had another client today, pretty good food charts. Had a vacation ate like she was on vacation. That's okay if you're consistently doing what you're supposed to do. What did she not do? She didn't do any strength training, and she missed a day of cardio. So she didn't gain weight because she ate well enough, even though she was on vacation, and she had some margaritas, right? But she ate well enough to not gain weight. Her calorie total was just about right, but she didn't create a deficit through exercise. And that's where the balance of the three together is what works. And then being able to live with the results, right? The results are 1 pound a week is healthy weight loss. 2 pounds a week is awesome weight loss. 0.25% is great body fat loss in a week. 0.5 is outstanding. And if you do more than that, you are prone to gain that shit back. And that's a fact, unless you stay consistent for the long haul. When I see people who've lost a tremendous amount of weight, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, and kept the weight off for 2 years, they've changed on the inside way more than they've changed on the outside. And here's the other thing. Are you happy? Are you really, really happy? Because there's a lot of exercise freaks out there who are not happy. Staring at yourself in the freaking mirror all the time, grinding down, taking selfies, is not happy. Look, I mow a yard and take my shirt off because I enjoy the damn sun. I'll admit, 20 years ago, I took my shirt off so I could pop them pecs and be like, eh. I was having a conversation with somebody about this morning. It's a whole nother subject, but the truth is now I do this because it's who I am and I enjoy the sun and I'm not worried about it anymore. And that's the growth from the inside out for me. The fitness piece was always there. The maturity piece had to come up, right? But that's really what eating right is. What aligning our choices with our values is do I have the discipline to grow up and really learn how to care for myself and then have a skill I can teach somebody else? All right, soapbox over. So here it is. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get small protein-based snacks in between. It's not 500 grams of protein. It's the minimum requirement. 10 grams a meal for women, 15 grams a meal for men. Getting lots of fruits and vegetables. Common sense approach to nutrition. And adjusting your carbohydrate intake for your goals. Look, vegetables have carbs. I'm not talking about all carbs. I'm talking about those calorie-dense carbohydrates. And making sure that you include healthy fats. I'm here to help. That's what Food Chart Fridays are for. You can ask questions. You can send me your food charts. I'll look at them, and I'm always going to give you honest feedback. What works over time is doing the minimum consistently and being accountable. If you're not good at being accountable, you haven't seen good results, then get accountability. There are fitness trainers of all types. It doesn't mean all of them are good. It could be just using the app for yourself, but putting in a realistic goal. So if you need help, I'm here. I love you. I'm grateful. It's Friday. Beat with that passion. It is not raining, which is amazing. I hope you will be well. And if you need